Hi, Lorraine. Evening, Ellie. Oh, dear. What is Facebook doing? Oh, it doesn't like us, does it? It was a bit iffy last night, to be honest. Is it as bad for you guys as it is for us? Oh, is that what it was doing?
Yeah, it just started uploading again.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it might settle itself again now. Yeah. Hi, Christina. Hi, Jen. We've been having a few tech issues just for a change.
Yeah.
Boxmaster M. Are you going to rap, dear?
No. In one.
No, I think it's probably going to improve now, Ellie. God, you know what? I'm so cold. My hands are so cold. I've really got some gloves. Actually, I might go and get them because I'm going to hand over to you now. So it doesn't matter, does it? So we had a good week. What we've been doing, we've had... Oh, that's better. Picture's gone better. We've had a little bit of snow. It was probably about 3 seconds worth, to be honest. That was about it. And then no more. So there you go. Right, tonight's class. Box of Delights box. So, you may remember a couple of weeks ago we had somewhat hilarious lesson, which wasn't my fault. It's just I don't have a dirty mind, where we cut out the bits for our box from the box of Delights. Okay, so we cut them out and we glued them together, you know, the two bits so that they were double thickness. And now we're going to get Mark to put them together. But I'm just going to tell you at this point, before we go any further, that he didn't think that my cutting out was good enough. So he has recut them.
That's not mine's good enough.
Yes, let's. He also hasn't glued them together yet, so I'm going to let him do that. He's got a mouthful of wine gums.
Yeah.
But we are now going to swap seats. And I'm going to do the techie bit. And he's going to do the other stuff. Heaven help us all. Right, hold on. We're going to shift around.
A bit of a dance.
Do you want to swap chairs?
Only if you want to.
No, I'm not bothered.
I'm all right.
Well, I'll have the big chair then.
Okay.
The comfy chair.
I'll have the boss's chair.
Yeah.
Max's pencil.
Max's pencil, yes. Yeah, there you go, dear. Let me hand you the...
Are you watching on, yeah, do fast.
Oh, this is weird.
I know.
Oh, I'm in control now.
Don't need those bits.
Ow, that was my knee. How do you work here?
Compact and
Your
visual.
mouse is on the wrong side.
It's on the right side. Right, you might have to watch me because I can't remember how this goes together. Right, first thing we need to do is glue stuff together. I forgot how this goes, dear. Can you remind me?
I know how it goes together.
I think I might be missing some bits here.
I don't. Right, hold on. Right, those two back pieces go together. No, those are the back pieces, the 12 by 10.5. They go together. That's side pieces. You've got 4 of those.
Oh, yeah, those are that way, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the flaps. So you've got 4 of those. So you want to glue them into lots of 2. Nice. Then one goes there and one goes there. Yep. And then that's a top and that's a bottom. So
all the same. Yes. Those are the only ones that are different. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
Good job, one of us knows what to do.
Confusing.
Huh?
Confusing.
Well, you're going to be very lucky if my glue works because I've had massive trouble.
Oh, no. It has got a very nice little...
Yes.
Thing.
It has. Cara sent us that.
That's lovely. Thank you, Cara. Cara. Right. First bits we glue together are the... What was the technical name for this one? The front bottom flap.
Oh, I don't know.
And the lid top flap. Okay, these are the only 4 bits that go together that aren't the same size. So I've got the 12 by 7 and the 12 by, tell you that one, is it? It's 12 by 3.5 that goes on there. That was nearly a disaster.
Yeah, that's right.
3.5, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that adds up to 7.
Phew.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Elaine. Yes, the glue top. I've got a red one as well. Carly sent them all the way from America.
America, car.
Yes.
Right. Let's unplug and get going. Right. As I say, first one, 12 by 3.5 goes onto the front of the 12 by 7.
And what is the technical name for these flaps, dear?
This is the front bottom flap.
Are you sure?
Front bottom flap.
Hi, Jane. Yeah, I'm
And
sorry, it's not going to work because I've had no end of trouble with that bottle today. I don't know where my poking tool is. You might have to stab it. There's a hat pin.
So I'm just trying to find the right bit here. I've got the wrong bit on that one then.
Just can't get the staff. Right.
Right.
I'll do a poll if he needs the sack or not. Tell me.
Yes. Right. Am I in shot? Gluey. I'm not as good at gluing as the Queen of Glue is.
Just don't use too much.
Oh, it's blocked.
Of course it is.
Where's your pokey?
There's try underneath there. There's a big like a hat pin thing with like pearls on the top there.
Oh.
Dig that in. Yeah.
We've even got a very posh looking pokey tool.
Well, I don't know where my proper one is.
Try again.
I don't know, Nikki. They came to me ready-made. I mean, as in, I think they were purchased that way.
I think we must have a lump in this lid.
Yeah, well, it's driving me nuts because it's been causing me trouble all day. Shall I go and get you some fresh glue?
Yes.
Right. Hold on.
Meanwhile, I'll see if I can take the top off. Oh, it's going well. It's going to be a long one. Never mind. Yeah, there's a big lump in there. Oh dear. Making a mess. Right. Be quiet for a minute. I think that must be full of lumps. We'll have to wait for it. Well, I hope no one was expecting an exciting time tonight. It's very defiant, this glue, is it?
I know.
I have no idea what's going on with it, to be honest.
Grief, how much are you using?
None of it at the moment. Is this open? Do I need to poke this?
Yeah, you need to poke it.
Oh, I need a proper pokey tool.
Well, I don't know where it is. I've lost it.
That's the problem with that. The hole
Yeah,
isn't
it's a
big enough.
really good poking tool as well.
Yeah. Sigh.
How do you work on this desk?
Easy. Efficiently. Right. Let's just go for it. Right. 12 by 3.5 goes onto the bottom of the 12 by 7. Liney. Make sure it's all even. Aligned.
Hi, Linda. That's good news. Yes, changing the times and clocks and stuff is just plain weird, really.
Yes.
Especially since we all seem to do it at different times around the world.
Yes. Just to double confuse it. Right, that's one. Then rinse and repeat with hopefully not quite so much hassle.
You should have painted your nails, dear.
Maybe next time. Oh, there won't be next time. going to have the grip of a gorilla by the time I finish this. It's blocked up again.
Use the new one.
I can't poke it. I haven't got a poke it all.
Well, use that
I
thing.
don't think it's big enough.
It will. Just stab it. There you go.
I know, but the hole's not big enough.
Well, just wriggle it about a bit.
I'm trying to get glue all over my front bottom. And it's not happening.
Oh, storm is coming.
Yeah, me doing some work for a change.
It's good to see. Hello, Stormy.
She gets to fuss the cats when I'm hard at it. Nothing new there. Right, wipe that glue off. Stick that on there. Make sure it's all lined up with the edges, top, well, bottom sides. I hope you're keeping your eye on the chat there.
Oh no, I'm messing with Storm. At least says snip the end off. No, absolutely. It won't help actually, because the membrane that holds the glue in is actually quite a way down. Hi, Louisa. And if you do it too much, you'll get a really big hole, and then it'll all come squirting out. There'll be far too much of it.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Right, that's the first two pieces.
Do you like? I put your picture up on the screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out why it's weird, but I know why it's weird. You've got no beard. It's weird because there's no beard.
Yeah.
Come on, chop chop. We'd make an excellent TV show. Can you imagine us as like cops?
Right, then we just go through the rest of them, just pairing them up. They're all like for like now, so this is the 12 by 3 3/4. You haven't obviously got to do it in the same order as me, but you know, if you want to get into trouble. Squeezy, squeezy.
Good cop, bad cop. I know which one I'd be, and it wouldn't be the good cop.
You'd be a good bad cop now.
I'd be a good bad cop. Yeah, I would. We'd be like Sherlock and what's it? The
Watson.
Benedict thingy one.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, but I'd be the I'd be the Sherlock because he's grumpy and very smart. Which kind of sums me up.
Oh, I thought you meant I was grumpy.
No, I said I'd be no.
Oh.
No, you'd be the
I don't know.
Sidekick.
Just leave it at that there.
Like Robin, my Batman.
I'm not wearing tights or pants outside.
Oh, that's a good idea, Carol. Why you usually do.
Well,
Cagney and Lacey, yeah.
All right, next one. On a roll. Thankfully, once they're all glued together, there's only one time we really need a bit more glue. Because there is one, well, two of the parts I do like to run a bead of glue down, but we'll come to that when we do. Once we've got over the excitement of gluing the two bits together. How the hell do you squeeze these bottles all the time?
I'm just super strong, but we know
Yeah,
that.
well, what a grip.
Oh, no. Well, that wasn't what I was thinking. It was more of my tearing abilities.
Oh, yeah. I can see why you can tear Tyvek after doing this.
There you go.
I think my hole's bunged up again.
Use the other one.
This is the other one.
You're joking.
That pokey tool is not big enough. I'm going to blame my bad tools.
Oh, bad workman blames his tools.
Yeah, that's me. It's got to be about somewhere.
Oh, I don't know. I think I might have taken it to crop.
Oh. So it could be anywhere then?
Yep.
We're on a roll now. We're like, I'd say approaching halfway.
Oh look, here are mine that I
Oh
did.
yeah, there's them. Yes, we'll leave that there, dear. I'm going to slip and stab myself in a minute. Again. By the way, the scratches on my hands are from Cuddling Max.
Cat related.
Yes.
Oh, I bet you've got a paper tool here. There you go.
Hurrah!
That's my emergency pokey tool.
Oh, there's not too many comments, do we?
No, we're all right.
Oh, that's all right then.
Well, I am fascinated to watch you. I mean,
Okay.
you're just so precise, and I'm just so not.
Oh, some popped out the end there. What?
Oh my God, Sue! I dread to think. Actually, I'm sitting here watching it. I should really notice.
Oh, who's going to be? What am I going to be back? Oh, look at that!
Is it working now?
Wow!
You're just going to have the right pokey tool.
Put too much on there, man.
I'm glad I'm watching this on the screen and not in real life. Because
Yeah,
you'll be
hyperventilating
I would
now.
the amount of glue. I mean, it's bad enough.
That has come out like a good one, that has. Oh, I've got no control over me nozzle.
Hi, Ali. Hi, Polo. Yeah, I tried that, Nikki, or something similar. But the trouble was, I kept forgetting to put my glue bottle in there. So it's an absolutely fantastic idea, but I'm afraid due to user error.
Yes, I printed you some
Mark,
glue holders.
Yeah, Mark printed me out some special things.
And where are they, dear?
I don't know.
Exactly. Everything just gets lost.
I know.
Or forgot. Or accidentally. Right. You'll be pleased. This is the last pair.
Okay.
Hurrah! It only took 20 minutes.
Shall I take that stuff out of your way?
Probably, because I'll probably get glue all over it.
Well, it's all right. I've finished with it now.
You're really that cold?
Yeah.
Whenever you're doing this,
I know. It heats you up, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I might have to take my fleece off. Sorry for the noise, headphone users.
I'll be back in a minute.
Right.
Going off and searching Max.
Okay. You'll love that. Right. I think we've got them all glued together. She'll shout at me after using all that glue. Not that she shouts. Oh. It's all right, Lorraine. I'm not paying for it, so it doesn't matter. Not in monetary terms, anyway. Right, I've got a strip. Hold on a moment. Bear with me. Right, there we go. I wish that was it. Right, let's see if we can put the lids on these glues. Look at that. I wondered what that thing was for. I'll get that pipe. Yeah. Who knew? Actually, we we've got the ting. There we go. Purdy. Double purdy. Right. One thing she's forgot to tell me is where the tape is. Right, the first two pieces we'll glue together is one of the 12x7s with the 12 and 3.5 stuck on, and the 12 and 3 3/4. I think that's the right one, which has got to go. Let me get this right. There's a 3.5. That's got to go on there. Now I forget if it goes on the top or the side. There's a box. I should have practiced this. It's right. It's logic. Yeah, now this piece, it's the only piece I do like to put a bit of glue on, which we'll do shortly. I just like to get rid of that semi-rough edge when it's been cut. So this will rest on the top. Or will it? Help me, somebody. No, it rests on the front like that. That's it. We'll get there eventually. Ignore me. Tape. It's all right, I'm all confused as how this goes together now.
Well, you've already put it together once.
I know. One whole
Twice,
time.
in fact, I think. We've had snow today, Jen. It's lasted all of 3 seconds. I think they've had more up north.
Up north.
Up north, like Ellie's definitely had snow.
Mm.
And yeah, Dee, it's been lovely this week. It's been really warm. It's just suddenly gone really cold. I'm just looking on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh,
And I'm not going to name the person in case they've actually got the sound on. But somebody's lamenting that, unfortunately, the work meeting that they're attending has gone on a little longer than expected. So they're missing class.
Oh.
But I think there's some sneaky watching going on there.
This is a 12x3 3/4. I've just run a very slim piece of glue up there because I do like to reinforce this because this is the lid. So I do like to put a bit of glue up there before I fold that tape up. Make sure your edges line up. Oh, this is how I did it last time.
Yeah, just had a good point made on YouTube. As you can see, Mark's using construction tape, which is kind of like a really fancy masking tape. Now, we got ours from a lady called Claire Chartville, whose business is My Creative Spirit. But if you don't have any construction tape, there is an alternative, which I've used in the past. It works fine, but it's not as tidy. And what you would do is you would cut strips of cardstock in whatever colour. You know, if your book's black, then presumably black cardstock. Cut it in lengths at 2 inches wide, fold in half, and then instead of the construction tape, put glue on the back of your cardstock.
I've done this right. Oh,
yeah, I think so. Put on the cardstock and then use that as you would use the construction tape. So you can absolutely do it without. The first box that I ever made of this, I did in that way. And it works fine. It just doesn't look quite so tidy. You can see a few knobbles.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is just a recent thing for us, isn't it? This tape, but it's
absolutely brilliant.
really nice to work with. So,
Hi, Lynn.
So there we go. The reason I've done that first is because I would like that to set a bit. Well, I haven't made a very good job of putting the first bit of tape on. Oh well. There's your knife.
Yes, paper hinges, Renee. That's it exactly. So just lengths of cardstock, cut them at 2 inches wide, fold them in half. So you've got an inch on either side of your fold, and then use those instead of tape. And it works very adequately. Don't get me wrong. It's a great way to do it. But this, to me, just looks tidier if you can use tape.
Yeah.
Personally.
It's got a thickness to it, which is, well, it's thinner than the paper connectors.
You're going to be lucky if that's sharp.
It's not sharp.
No, I know. I've been cutting grey board with it.
Oh, so have I.
Yeah, well, there you go. I don't think I've got any.
You haven't?
Not even one.
No, I think I had the last one out.
Oh.
Right, I'm just trimming these ends just so they're a bit tidier.
Are you sure? Oh, God, what's wrong with that? No, That's a very old one.
That's a dead one. Right, we can put that one to one side now. Hopefully the glue will go off. Right, the rest of the box. That's the front panel. We'll do that last. I think we'll do the back panel next. Just double check something.
Yeah, Carol, absolutely. Tyvek would work. The only thing that I would say about using Tyvek is getting it to stick quick enough. It would be a slower process, I think. And you'd have to keep it quite tight. I don't know why it is that when you use cardstock, it keeps the joints quite tight together, and you'd have to find a really good kind of quick drying adhesive, I think, to use Tyvek. But I think Tyvek would give you a really good.
And what size was this? Well. Just so people know, this is the back. It's 12 by
10.5, was it?
I can't remember now. I'll just write it on so people know. Yeah, 10.5. Yeah, this is the 12 by 10.5.
He's probably got one, Nicky. It's just that he hides them, so I can't get hold of them because we all know what happens when I get them.
I've got a scample over there.
Oh, have you? You want me to find it?
No.
I was going to say because I'll never find it over here.
No. Right.
Why have you got one of my kitchen knives up here? Can you explain that to me, please?
That's a parcel opening knife.
No, it's not. It's my kitchen knife. That's why you don't want me to poke around over here.
Right. I'm trying to get in a position here where people can see what I'm doing.
And that's my tooth stuff as well. Why is that over there?
Because you give it me one night.
I did not.
Okay. Domestic.
And that's mine.
What?
That's my spatula thing.
Oh, you'll probably give it me to
I
clean.
probably didn't.
To clean.
And 2 of my paint brushes. What the hell else have you got over here?
It's all stuff I've picked up off the floor.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I didn't like to say, but you're forcing it.
Why didn't you put them back on my desk? You just snappled them.
I didn't want them to get in your way.
Oh, yeah. That's good of you.
Right. Now these go. Now these side pieces, which are 10.5 by 3.5.
I've been looking for that. Why have you got my?
It was on there.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Why would I put it there?
I don't know. It fell on the floor. It's like a treasure hunt, isn't it?
Yes, Carol. Try the Tyvek. Tell me how you get on.
Right. These go on the top of that piece. So it's what we'll do. What? What you laughing?
The captions.
Oh.
I just said to Carol, try the tie back and it's come off as, yes, Carol, try the toilet. That won't work.
Well, if you want the toilet.
Well, yeah.
Am I making this look awkward?
No.
I'm just trying to
me try and make a box.
I'm just trying to do it in a way that people can see what I'm doing, but it makes it impossible to be able to do it yourself.
I think as long as you're explaining, I wouldn't worry too much.
I'm not very good at explaining.
I disagree.
Oh, I've had a moment, hold on. It's very pressure sensitive, this tape, I find. So
You're not wrong, Louisa.
What?
She said, if I can't find it, look on your desk.
It's only on my desk because I've picked it up off the floor.
Where's my sanity? My black twat. What the heck haven't you got of mine on your desk? This is why you don't allow me over here, isn't it?
She's found me out.
What's this?
What's what?
That?
That's
Ooh.
something I printed.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool.
Oh, she's having the right mess.
There's a lot of receipts for cat treatment.
Yes, which we're going to do. Insurance for.
I shouldn't have to put my name on things, Carol. There's only 2 of us in this house.
And,
the cats.
and
The cats.
everything's hers anyway.
That's
So
true. Oh, I don't like this chair. I'm just going to fall off it.
Gravity.
Did you ever find the one that Adam said during the weekend retreat, Cal? No, I didn't, and I've forgotten what it was. No, Lynn, I don't. But I think I'm going to have to start. Oh, I like that blue filament.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is. When did you get that?
Oh, a few years back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I forget what I printed with it. I printed something with it.
Is it translucent?
Yes.
Oh.
Translucent. Gosh. Right, that's one side on. So, what should we put on next? The bottom. Which is that piece. The bottom is 11 3/4 by 3.5. Apparently.
I like that little light you've got, that little clip-on light.
I've got 2 of them.
Don't have you? Not anymore, you haven't. What else have you got over here?
Oh, she's messing.
It's all very tidy.
I was going to find stuff that she shouldn't find.
You've got a lot of magnets. Luckily, they're no good to me.
That's a relief. Bottom. Again, 11 3/4. I hope I'm doing this right.
I don't know. I'm not watching you. I'm checking
No.
your drawers. Yes, Linda, I'll have to use you guys as a distraction. Hi, Adam. Oh, I've just dropped something. Oh, some tiny drill bits. Does it matter?
I could have done with them to poke your hole in the glue.
Child. Don't start that again. Oh, that's a good plan, Lorraine. I've never thought to do that, but I'm going to now. I'm checking out his drawers.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know what half of these things are. They're like boys' things.
Making that sound really
That sounded terrible, didn't it?
sinister.
I don't know, Transformers and stuff. And what's that?
What's what? That's a LCD screen
Of course it is.
for a 3D printer, should I choose to make another.
Oh, got you. Is that a mothership? Look. Board.
It's a top hat board, that is.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean,
Yeah. For something, I can't remember what. Have I lost anyone yet?
I don't know. I've got sidetracked.
It's all right, she's busy going through all my
Oh.
stuff.
Louisa, my dad does that. He makes model engines from scratch, actually. Well, he did. He doesn't these days because he can't see, but he's having his operation in a couple of weeks. In fact, actually, this might be a good time to tell you that the 21st of April, Mark and I won't be here because Dad's having his cataract op. So I'm going to go and be nursemaid.
Well, I'll be here. I just won't be online.
Well, I thought you'd come over to Dad's to see me. Or are you just going to check I haven't stolen all your stuff?
I'll have to go through all my stuff and see what's missing.
Well, now you know how I feel.
Just because I pick your stuff off the floor.
Oh, I thought that was money. Damn.
You won't find any of that.
No, I know.
Can't tell you where that is. I don't know myself.
I saw a great thing today about this lady who'd been buying wax melts. And this is to Lorraine saying about, you know, how you don't know that, how you don't know how he knows what he's got. This lady's buying, no, jewellery it was. And she said that the lassie that was buying them said, my mum's going to tell me off if she knows I've bought any more, you know, stuff. So can you pretend that I've won a giveaway? And the lassie who was making the jewellery put in this congratulations thing into the parcel. So if any of you guys need us to do that, I'm quite happy to oblige. Just let us know. But yeah, on the subject of not knowing what you've got, I'm always finding stuff I didn't know I have.
You'll have to forgive me not talking. I'm concentrating. You know, me being a man and that. One thing at a time.
Yeah, Nikki, I'm really looking forward to Dad being able to see properly because it's been very difficult for him. He hasn't been able to do any of his modelling or see. There are times we've watched him try and change the TV channel with the phone. It's ridiculous. I mean, you can't help
3 minutes.
But he can't see, bless him. So we're so excited that he's going to get this done.
Do you want to tell him about the box of electronics he received yesterday?
Oh, no, I can't.
Okay.
Well, I can. Dad rung me in a bit of a panic yesterday morning. Now, he doesn't do technology, my dad. That's Mark's job. You see, in our family, all of the kids and Mark, we've all got our own specific job for Dad. So I deal with all his medical stuff. My sister deals with his financial stuff. My brother deals with the garden, although that's a bit of a non-job because Dad does all that. And then Mark does technology. So anyway, Dad rung me in a bit of a, not a panic, but he wasn't very happy yesterday because he said that he'd been sent this computer thing through the post to upload his test results to. And he didn't know what test results because he hadn't had any tests done. And was this a reason to not give him his cataract op? And I'm like, no, it's just for the computer. Oh, you haven't got a computer, Dad? Yeah, well, I don't know. I said, all right, well, my sister's going over this morning. And she can tell me if there's anything that needs doing. So my poor sister, she goes over and does his shopping on a Thursday morning. She went over and she sent me a photo of this thing for the computer that he got. And this is the trouble, he can't see. There's a box of lateral flow tests. So the moment he can see again, I think he's going to find the world a whole lot less confusing. Mind you, my mum, when my mum had hers done, she loved bright colours, my mum. And I remember she opened the wardrobe door and she stood there and she just cocked her head a bit and she said, my clothes, they are bright, aren't they? Brilliant. So yeah, I'm really excited for Dad because I really think it's gonna make such a difference to him.
You have to live again. Right, this is the second side, which is the 10.5 by 3.5. Going opposite the other one, obviously, because side.
Carol's got a power drill. I'd love a power drill. I don't know what I'd use it for, but I'd like one.
The batteries have gone in my rechargeable. I looked up the price of them the other day.
Hi, Kari.
I don't think I'll be replacing them.
Oh, good.
Quickly.
Kari's made it from her meeting.
Oh, hello,
I was
Corey.
talking about you earlier, lovely. I was talking about those beautiful bottle stoppers that you sent.
Which I took out of the bottle and put back in. I've done
Right,
your
well,
trick.
that was what I was doing this afternoon because I was having trouble with that bottle myself.
Yeah. Right. I need to get back in view. Right, this is the side to the bottom. Bottom, not the front bottom or the back bottom. It's the bottom.
You're so precise. I'm so not.
It's a few throw out, to be honest. I'm not happy.
A box. Wow, Renee, that is impressive. Oh well, I think I need one now.
What's
I have
that?
to have a power drill to put the handles or corner pieces on any boxes that you make for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the drill bits. If you hadn't dropped them on the floor and lost them.
No, I haven't. I've put them away. They're back in the drawers.
Oh, away. Right. Oh, do the inside as well while we can.
Actually, I haven't looked in your drawers. I need that battery.
What battery?
That big battery.
I haven't got one.
Oh, I thought you'd ordered some. No, I'll get some tomorrow.
Right.
God, they're big embossing tools.
What's
The
that?
size of these.
Embossing tools. I won't tell you what they are.
No, I know what they are. They're off your printer.
Yes.
I do take notice.
It's the arms off my Delta printer that I took apart. Well, one of them. If anyone wants to go and have their tea or lunch or breakfast, whatever it is, feel free. Take the pressure off.
How do you sit on this chair?
Bend my legs.
Oh no, because it tips.
Yeah, it's a bit wobbly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it needs tightening.
What are these?
Allen keys.
Oh.
Type things. She's very nosy. She's going through all my stuff.
It's interesting.
There's no secrets in this house.
I'm not doing a very good job, Kari. I'm going through his drawers. So I've discovered that he's just got a load of my stuff on his desk.
That I've picked up off the floor.
Is that oh no. Oh! I wonder where that gone.
What's that?
It was yours anyway, so I can't really say, but I might steal it.
What's that?
That thing that Tracy gave you to put on your...
Oh, yeah.
Who gave you that?
Tracy.
Name drop.
Tracy.
Tracy Evans.
Tracy Evans gave me that, yeah. When I'd done her class.
You did. The only one you've ever taken.
Yes.
Take one with me.
Life is a lesson with you, dear, that's for sure. Right. Last piece to put on is the front, which we've got the 3.5-inch piece. It goes on there, so
the double bit at the bottom.
Yeah, the double thickness bit is at the bottom. So here's what happens if I grab the lid, which is that way. The lid goes on there, like that. Well, it will when I've finished it. Let's not get ahead. Am I in shot?
I don't know. I'm checking the emails.
Oh, I've frozen.
Yeah, you're in shot.
that printer still going all right?
Yeah, it's good. I'm watching it.
Earning your keep.
For a change.
Right. Let's see what we got here. Cutty on the mat that we shouldn't cut on.
No, don't cut on my new mat.
You did last night.
I don't care. Do as I say, don't do as I do.
Doesn't mean I can't chuck stuff on the floor either.
It's not my fault it falls off the table.
Gravity. Right. It's got a bit of a joggle in this bit, so I think I did it in one. Did I? I can't remember. We'll make it up. We'll bodge it somehow. Oop.
Oh,
Went
I
missing.
can't type in these gloves. Oh, I really can't keep dropping my phone. At least my hands are warm.
That's the important stuff.
Right, is there anything going on that I need to know about? Let's have a look. Oh, who's making the tea? I'll have a
Thank
tea.
you, Linda. Yeah. Oh,
He's very precise, isn't he, Linda? This is I can watch him for hours because we do things so differently.
I do like my corners to be nice. I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm sure there's a few people out there wanting to grab it off me and say, do it like this.
Well, I think that's the whole point about crafting, isn't it? We've all got our own ways of doing things. And it doesn't mean that, it's right or wrong. It's absolutely 100% about what works for you.
I'm actually going to cut that off.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like how it was going.
Fair enough. Oh, Renee, I'm going to have that song in my head all night now.
Which song's that?
Opposites Attract. Who was it? Was it Janet Jackson?
Yeah. Although you've got the internet in front of you, you can have a look.
Oh, I have, but that will mean typing.
Typing.
Let's see, Nikki's. So just slice into the bit like you have done and fold both sides so you're spot on.
It's almost
Is
like
that exactly in half now?
It's about half a mil out.
Oh dear, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a failure. Oh, sorry, I'm talking millimeters. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he does foreign stuff.
Half a mil.
Because we're just that wrong age, aren't we? Where we're neither metric nor imperial.
Well, in my day job, I have to work in both. A lot of the drawings I work with are in imperial, but we use all our machines in metric.
That's a coincidence, because in my day job, I work in imperial.
We've got so much in common.
I know, and yet not.
We are so much alike, but so different.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with this corner. Can I have some more hints and tips for this corner? Well, yeah, another piece of tape's going around this in a bit, so it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
That'll do. That looks. Ooh.
Don't forget to put some across the front.
Across here.
Yeah.
I've got to do inside and this side now. So
See, that's what I really struggled with, was doing that inside bit. So you've already.
I've done 3/4 of it,
Exactly.
or 2/3 of it, or.
Well, you can't do the inside into the rest of it until this point, can you?
Whatever the fraction of it is.
I don't know.
Some.
But yeah, the way that you've done it is so much easier. Kimberly, sister from another mister.
Pardon?
She's not very precise either.
I just like things to look nice, dear. That's why I married you.
Oh, she's snoopy. Oh, you say that? Do you want to tell them how I'm sitting here right now? Right now, I've got a pair of really great big fluffy grey slippers on, a pair of jeans that are too big and are falling down, a black jumper that is absolutely covered in cat fur, my lovely new fingerless gloves, which are pink and purple, and on my head, what do I have?
You have a shower cap thing.
A bright purple shower cap.
Yeah.
What? I'm so glad you can't see us.
They will want pictures.
No.
Which won't be.
Because I had my hair done, and I have it. It's just brown, my hair, but underneath is like it's bright red. So, but you have to bleach the brown to do the bright red. Only, unfortunately, my hair doesn't like being bleached, and it was just like breaking off.
It killed it.
So I've got this fancy hair masky type thing that you have to leave on for a number of hours to try and repair it. So I put it on at 11 o'clock this morning, and ever since then, I've sat here with a great big purple shower cap on my head.
I got a lump. I don't know what that is.
It's probably cat hair. Whose father's watching The Hobbit. That's no way to talk about
Oh, for God's sake, I beg your pardon. Oh, it's all laughs, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How did I do the other side? I can't remember.
Cat glitter, D says. Yeah.
Yes,
There's lots of that.
We have plenty of cat glitter.
I don't know, Louisa. I heard about that a lot of people leave it. It's really good, apparently, which is good because it wasn't cheap. But leave it on overnight. So I'm thinking I might leave it on overnight.
After being on all day.
After being on all day. Well, I want my hair to be right. It's not right. It's driving me nuts. I do rock it, Jen. Yes, I'm sure you would, Linda. Shame. Oh, I know. I've got no makeup on.
You're not putting a picture up.
I'm contemplating the matter.
Oh dear. That will scare a few people out of the group.
I'll do my best influencer pucker-upper thing.
Oh no. Don't. I hate that look.
Trouble is, if this goes on the net, it's there forever, isn't it?
It is. It is. That's the internet for you. Mind you, I can't say anything with that picture of me up the corner. Cracking.
That's all you're getting. I ain't putting it up.
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't you just got in on me spots. I'm spotty as well, which I've never been in my entire life. That's the generous way of describing it, Dee.
I'm not getting any updates on the comments. What's going
I
on?
am. I'll tell you anything important.
Oh, that's why it's a blooming. Oh, I don't know.
I am beautiful, Kimberly. You're right. I'll get dressed up on Saturday. because it's our crop. So I'll take a picture of me looking normal.
Right, you'll have to excuse me here because I'm gonna put some on the inside somehow. This might not go to plan.
The only trouble with it is that because it's elasticated, it's starting to squeeze me head. You see, when you're watching somebody do a live and you only ever see their hands, you just never know what else is going on, do you? I mean, invariably I'm in my pyjamas.
I'm having to go by feel. Oh, didn't feel that one very well.
I don't think so, Lorraine. Lorraine thinks we should do a scrapbook page. Oh, what would the title be? There today, gone tomorrow, except it's gone today.
I'm having a few issues.
Are you?
Yeah. My ticky
Great
tape.
minds, Louisa.
My ticky tape's all ticky.
That's why I'm leaving you to do this, because I can't do it. Hair raising. What a bleach. I like that one.
What's that?
What a bleach.
Oh, what a
This is
bleach.
bleach that's caused trouble.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Right, I've managed to get
in
it
the
in.
hat. Nice one, Lorraine. Oh, my head's hurting now.
Right, I'm going to put the inside bit on now.
It smells really nice.
Nice.
Do you want to smell my head?
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
Smells like wood.
No, it doesn't. It smells like flowers.
Wooden flowers. This doesn't make for great TV, this bit.
Well, at least we know the size is 10.5 by 3.5 inches.
That's if I write the right size on it.
Do you know, Jen, I've got some lovely clothes. I'm really lucky. I do like to have some. I mean, they're not posh. They're just nice. But I never wear them because we just never go out anywhere. I'm constantly in the house. The only place I ever go is post office and the crop.
And if you start dressing up for that, I'm
Well, I'll dress up for the crop. I ain't dressing up for the post office.
I was going to say that's going to be a bit dodgy. Right, one more bit on the inside.
Well, it's now 8:30, so shall we finish the rest of this off next week?
Well, I've only got to put the hinge on.
Oh, you've done all that already? Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't realise. My bad. When did you do that?
The beginning.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't taking. That's probably looking through your drawers.
Yes, you were.
All right.
Cheek. Oh no, I've got to put some across here and some there. And the stress.
I'm just bossy.
Yeah, there's that.
There isn't an easy way to do that, is there?
I'm sure there might be an easier.
Actually, there is an easy way to do it. You can use acrylic paint and paint it.
Yeah, I'll get your husband to do it.
Or get your husband to
Highly
do it.
recommended, apparently.
Yeah.
Having all pop-ups pop up.
Oh, I know.
You might have to answer that one.
Yeah, I know. So. Well, do you know, Nikki, that's the thing. I bought them during lockdown because, you know, everybody, because we had nothing to do. Well, I did, but I didn't have anything to do. You know what? Well, no, not at the beginning. I just bought clothes. I don't know why.
Like packing boxes, this is. In a way.
Oh dear, pardon me.
Yeah. Right, don't put any on this back edge yet, but we will do the sides. Oh, actually, make it easier on myself. Cut that to length. Should have just cut it to length in the first place.
Are you muttering, dear?
Yeah, to myself.
Well, that's good because I wasn't listening.
What? Right, I'll cut this one to the right length this time. No pictures of me, thank you.
I'm sending it to Davina.
Oh. Why? What's she done to you? Right, that's the box. There's the lid. Here's one I did earlier. It's even got cat hairs appear on it from somewhere.
Well, that's just, you know. Oh, good news, Lorraine. Good, I'm glad it got to you. You'll be glad when we've run out of those flipping pizza boxes.
Yeah. I'm really not happy with that piece of tape I put on the front of that. I'm going to peel it off. Will this peel off?
I think so.
I'll take bits of cardboard off. But, ignore this bit. I'm just not happy with that.
I'd have just got my boner on it.
I'm sure you would, dear. I'm not getting mine on it. Right, I'm just doing a bit of rectification here. Off camera.
You work tidier than me as well.
And I've got bits of black tape stuck everywhere here. I've just redone that tape on that box leader because I didn't like it.
Oh, you've got to use the worst scissors possible.
Oh no.
Use the red, the ones with the red.
I'll use this.
The red handle. You'll find them a lot easier. Question, because I am new here, is the tape for reinforcement or to have a black edge to show behind the paper? Both.
It holds it together, and it's for the border.
Yeah. You can, obviously, once you put it together, if you're struggling to, like get those bits of tape inside, although it is good to have them for reinforcement. If the worst comes to the worst and you just can't get it right, then, use paint it. Just get some black paint and stick it there.
Right, take two. Oh, I really should put the tape along these edges, really, shouldn't I?
Nikki says if you put a piece of tape across the middle, where the different layers go, it will finish it off. Oh no, don't worry, you haven't got that far yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming. Don't worry,
Yeah.
It's in the plan.
Hold up. Only got two hands.
Yeah, don't worry, Nikki. If you have a look at mine, which Mark also made. Oh, can see that he has put there and there. Because it looks nice, I think. Really nice. It just finishes it off really, really well.
It does. It's nice.
That's all right, lovely. Good point. You're quite right.
Yeah, these scissors are terrible.
Yeah, they are. They're rubbish scissors. Could you paint the seams with something like Mod Podge? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this isn't the exact how-to guide. This is
just what works for us at the moment, and to say that we won't change our minds.
We might do it differently next time.
Because the first time we ever made a box, I used, or I've always used the connectors. We've got a class for a recipe box, which is full of little folios for recipe cards, and that was the first box that I did, and it's great. It's really solid, and it fits together really well, but it just doesn't look as perfect as it does with this tape. So I guess when you find new products, you just adapt them, to what works for you. I know a lot of people have you use tape, and in our B book, which we'll be teaching in our group from next week, I used tape instead of Tyvek on my hinges. Now I'm always going to love Tyvek. I think it's a fantastic product, but I like the finish that you get with tape.
Me too.
So I'm torn, really. Yeah. Between the two, because they both have pros, and that's hard. So I'll just kind of keep switching it backwards and forwards, I think.
Mixing it up.
The tape, it's kind of like a masking tape.
Which...
And this particular one that we're using is being developed by a lady called Claire Charville, who you'll find at mycreativespirit.co.uk. And she's, I believe, developed this herself. And it's just amazing. It is like a masking tape, but one thing that we've learned is that what makes a difference is the adhesive. And this tape is just perfect. I mean, I've used tapes in the past that I really don't think are much cop, but this is really, really good stuff.
It's thin as well, so it doesn't bulk up too much.
I mean, the craft tape that I've used on my B book, which is craft coloured, that's also excellent sticky. But that's not from Claire. Claire just does the black one. Struggling to find a white one that is white.
Yeah, they're all.
Because I'd like a white one.
They're all beigey.
Yeah. But I'm not giving up yet.
I should have done that in one, shouldn't I? Egypt.
Is the tape as strong as the Tyvek? It's
No.
Different. It's different. It's not strong because it tears, which Tyvek doesn't, as we all know. But it acts differently on the card. I can't really explain it, but I certainly like it very much around the edges of the mini book. Instead of covering a cover in cardstock, go round the edges in a tape first. I love the effect that gives. So the answer to that, Rizwana, is no, it's not. But it's different.
Different.
My only worry with tape is longevity, because we all know that I use wet glue, because I know from bitter experience that double-sided tape doesn't last forever. And that is my big worry with construction tape. Not Claire's, but, any other that you might use. Because I just don't know. But I think you could put a little spot of glue.
Like I did on that.
Yeah, like Mark did on that, which would certainly help it to stay.
I know I'm probably doing all this off camera onto.
I looked on there, Jen. Will you send me a link?
What's that?
Jen says there's one from Amazon that's really white.
It is until you get it. In.
Oh, okay. All right, well, if you two send me a link, I'll have a look, see if we can get it over here. I mean, ordinary masking tape I don't think would be any good.
Because it generally isn't white, is it?
It's not white, but it's not got any strength to it. It's not, like with that black tape, you can feel. If you had some of the black tape and you had some masking tape, just ordinary masking tape, you'd absolutely know the difference in quality.
Yes.
100%. So it's like masking tape, but it's not masking tape. It's superior to that.
It is.
Because let's face it, masking tape is designed to be removed.
Yeah. This pulls the card apart once it's fully.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Right. So, right. Now comes the interesting bit. Sticking that on there. So is what I do. Just line those two edges up. I think.
That looks right to me. I don't know. You did it last time. You kept complaining you weren't happy with it, but if you weren't such a perfectionist, it might help.
Yeah, I'm still not going to be happy with it, I don't think.
No, you're not.
So.
Yeah, that'll be like the stuff that Amazon use, won't it, Rizwana? I've seen something like that.
What, the reinforced?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that is expensive stuff.
It is, but I think the issue is actually getting the tape to stick to the box long term. I would say. I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I do lots of rubbing.
Yes, dear. I like having two screens. Can I have two screens?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like a third one. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be ace. You'd have StreamYard and YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah. I've had a bit of a moment. Right. Make sure that is stuck on there. It's got to hinge from the middle of it. I think. Oh, have I done that wrong?
Why? What have you done? Oh, that's right.
It's not.
What?
It's not right.
Why?
It's not right. Ignore that. I've gone all red. I stuck that on really well as well. Right, can we edit this bit out?
No. I told you we should have done the rest next week.
Yeah, again, tie. I'll have to peel that off. Absolute disaster. See, if you peel this tape off, it does actually pull the card apart. I've done that wrong way round. Don't follow that bit, and if you did, you'll have to redo it. So you stick it on the outside first, not the inside. Please ignore that piece. Things keep popping up in front of me here.
That's because I'm chatting.
Well, I've got 44 comments scrolled off the bottom. I've got all hot now.
Just bluster your way through it like I do. I always make mistakes and nobody ever notices.
Well, no one's noticed that, I don't think.
Well, they have now. You've told them.
No, I haven't told them anything. That was, I just thought I'd show you how not to do that bit.
Yeah, that's good of you. That's a great way to teach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you the mistakes so you don't have to make them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You done it again?
I just put my nails through it. Oh. Take me away from this.
I know, you hate this, don't you?
Right, take 3. Third time lucky. It's because I'm not sticking my tongue out far enough.
Must be. I'll tell you what I've just found out that's really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
The parent company of Sticks 2 make. Oh.
Oh.
I'll be giving them a ring tomorrow. I need to order some more glue, otherwise we're not going to have any glue.
Yeah, we don't want that. Yay! Marky's done it. Oops.
Jen, I'm having a lot of trouble getting that brand over here.
I can put my tongue into action now. It seems to be working. If I stick my tongue out, it does actually help. Right, now you carefully...
Oh no, I found it. Oh no, that's cloth tape. Oh, I don't want that. I've used that before. I don't like it. Don't like it.
No, like it. I forgot how this hinge. Does yours
What's
hinge a lot?
gaffer tape?
Oh, no, don't want to use that.
Okay.
No.
Here's one I made earlier.
Does that hinge all the way down?
Well, I don't know.
No, it stops there, doesn't it?
You built it.
Does it stop there?
Oh.
Are you holding it?
Yes, I've got hold of the handle.
Well, let go.
Oh.
I can't remember how I did this. I don't think it was like that.
Well, does it work?
No.
Yeah, because it was like that before. That's it.
I think I'm being too...
Gentle.
Oh, it's because you can't stick it all the way to the edge. That's it. I've completely forgot how I did this.
Jen, I'm going to have a word with my my adhesives supplier tomorrow because I didn't realise that their parent company makes tapes that might be of use. So I'll have a word with them and then I'll let you know.
I shouldn't have stuck it to that back edge. That's what it is. I think. I was sort of doing it right in the first place, but I forgot.
You should trust your instincts.
Yeah, but it still was slightly
I don't
wrong.
know, Nikki.
What? I don't know either. So I've stuck it to the bottom lip of the lid, and I shouldn't have. Shouldn't have. Shouldn't have.
Yes, shouldn't have.
Yeah, shouldn't have. So, just to show you what I've rectified here, because I've done it completely wrong. So,
I need one, Jen.
a gin.
I need a gin. I like that. I do.
Yeah, I've stepped this down. So the tape, as you can see, it's got like a hinge effect there. It's a bit hard to explain. I can't really.
It's a little bit looser, isn't it?
That's because it tightens up when you put this piece on.
Exactly.
I've lost my fingerprints.
Oh.
The tape's nicked my fingerprints. It's always that last bit I need to get over the line that's the worst.
This printing's finished.
Oh, has it? Has it printed all right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Come on. There we go. Excellent.
Oh, let me put my finger through it again. Don't want to do that at this stage. This is definitely a guide in how not to do it. I really can't remember how I did it last time.
Do you know why I think people like watching us?
Because
Because we're real.
telly's crap.
Well, yeah, there is that. No, because we're real and like still learning.
Yeah.
And we fight, which I think a lot of people appreciate.
Fight? Fight?
Yeah, argue. Or I tell you that you've not done something right. Which is as it should be.
I never do anything right.
I've never said that. You brought me chocolate. I forgot about that. Are you sure you don't want any of these?
Begin to think I need some energy.
Here, have one of the things that you bought me. Oh, you can have that one if you like. There you go.
I'm coming.
I'll have the other one. Oh, that's the arena. Oh, well.
I've got tape stuck to me. Right. Burnishy. Hopefully, this will now close. Yeah. We've got a bit of a bulgy lid. Oh, I forgot to put the tape on that joint, didn't I? Can I get to bed after this?
Why has Amazon sent me a message that says you might like
Tyvek.
Lavossi Void Beard Dye Light Brown with blending brush? I'll just shave my whiskers off.
You don't dye them?
No, I don't dye them. Honestly, they're cheap.
Not to dye, anyway. Oh, we'll get there.
I did have magnets on my original Wonder User, but on this one that I've made, that one, I've used a latch and a handle. We have actually got some kits, hardware kits. I think I'm allowed to put a link up, am I?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm going to use your computer now. It's not set up for left-handed people. Oh, it's on the wrong screen.
Ta ta la 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 la.
Have you done it?
One box. There we go. And sort of lines up as well. which is
I
amazing.
messed that up. I can't make the computer work. There we go. I think there you go. I'll just put a link up to the hardware kit, which is the handle and the latch that I've used. Brilliant.
And the latch will hold that down.
It does. It holds it perfectly. And to be honest with you as well, like, you know, when you're making a book and the cover doesn't fold flat and it's all a bit kind of hard to maneuver at the beginning. It just needs time, and then it's just going to be very happy and get itself into, you know, where it wants to be. You've just got to give it time and keep moving it. Just let it all settle, and you'll soon find that it does exactly what you want. So what you need to do with that now is cover the inside and outside. So we've used handles and latches, and I've just put the link up to that in the shop.
Very cheap.
Easy to put together. Very light in fact.
Yeah, the handles are
Super light.
They look a lot
Heavier than they are. I mean, they are metal, but they just couldn't be lighter.
They are really light.
So, there we go.
There we go. Sorry it took so long.
No, you were precise and thorough, dear.
Yeah. Thank you, Louisa.
So, next week, what we'll do...
Grace. And Christina.
Is we'll get into the third book, which I haven't made yet, so I really need to pull my finger out. I
don't normally do classes, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, back to normality next week, although I'm not sure about that really. And we'll get on with that. So just grab yourself some cardstock for next week, and we'll make a big folio to go into the box. Brilliant. Thank you, dear.
It's all right. I mean, you can drill the holes in for the handle if you want, and then poke them through the paper when you put them on. Yeah. Rather than slip with
those very little drill bits that I found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those aren't little. I've got smaller
we'll
ones.
see you back here next Thursday. Thank you for joining us.
Been a pleasure.
We'll see you then.
Albeit stressful.
Oh, I've got to switch this off now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey.
I can't say boy if you don't.
Because I can't. Hang on. I can't remember. All right then, guys. We'll see you next week.
She doesn't do.
Bye.
Bye.